Morning all. It's a cold and frosty -5 this morning, and we're shifting the old pollard drill. Guy's coming to pick it up tomorrow, and I'm going to crate things up. Life has been busy, so what I'll do is I'll just show you snapshots of me sorting it. She be cast iron, so she be wrapped up in all sorts of insulation. I don't want the cold on it. It's moving on to a new home, and I want it to go in good nick. We've been busy doing lots of stuff, and I'm still busy not getting in the shed. Okay, so top tarp's come off. There's an under tarp to keep the water off. Good news about frost, it don't rain. My Festool chop saw set up so I can cut off accurate length, so I'm just going to make a ladder, one on each corner, and get them screwed up together. It took blooming ages to lift the machine and bolt it to some planks and get it on scaffolding, M16, but just to show you, yeah, we didn't half wrap this thing up, and it'll get wrapped again. Righto, front wall clamped in place on a machine block. It's nice and square and true. I'll offer up the side wall, and then we'll look about sorting out something for the height. It's over tall, I'll cut it back down. Cool. So, side wall going on. We've got an idea of the height we're going to put the top rung. So that's next on the agenda. I'll get that put on, mark it off at the right height, then I'll make another side ladder, and then we'll crate this, get a crate round it, ridiculous, and then the crate will screw to the base. Alright, that's the plan. Yep, we're still progressing. A little bit of housekeeping. I've got a thermal base layer here, a pair of fingerless miser's gloves for the cheeky misers. Tuck in like that. Toasty. It is -5. I'm actually too hot. I'm going to take a layer off. You'll get a good view of my behind as I get the screws, I hope. So I'm wearing a John Bull onesie. No bull onesie. No bull. Unbelievably hot. I'm going to have to take a layer off, because if I sweat, it's no good. Get cold if I sweat. Get cold if I get oil on my hands. And the short screws, the long screws are 6x100, short screws 6x70, like a turbo screw, and they're really good. All right, so we'll have no problem with these. Just B&Q stuff. Right, housekeeping done. Cracking on. Oh, and the woolly hat. Yeah, it doesn't fit, but and the woolly hat, it doesn't fit, but because it's loose, it breathes. It's just, I can wear it all day. Some people aren't keen on woolly hats. Okay, work belt, brilliant. Right, I'm going to take a layer off. I'm too hot. It's ridiculous. See you in a minute. Right, I've got a layer off. I've got my ear muffs on, keeping my ears nice and toasty. The chop saw setup is just a really basic workbench with the 90-degree Axminster. I don't know what brand that is. So that's the rail square, just clipped to the workbench so that the work can slide through. Chop. Festool, happy in the weather, absolutely great. DeWalt, absolute pleasure, unbelievable. I've been hammering those, as you should do. Ooh. I should have said, you can buy these Festool track rails, but in diddy little lengths, which look a bit ridiculous, but in this application, and on your workbench, you know, going across a narrow workbench, yeah, they do work well. So super happy with that as well. Okay, there you go. Once you've got one frame made, clamp the other one to the first, and it's much quicker, and all the rungs will be in the right place. Big up for the humble pencil sharpener, because that will sharpen a proper joiner's pencil, and then you can, you know, do your fancy cuts, but it really does help you along. Daft, but brilliant. Sit rep. We've got the outside crating sorted. The quill is sticking out up at the top. That's a cover, so what I'll do is I'll retract the quill as far as I can and hopefully get clearance, but I'm not worried. It can either, the idea is lie on this side, face down, which would be unstable, or it can lie on this side, which is away from all the electrics, and it'll be good to go. The crate fits the base, so happy days. None of it's been measured, it's all just let's fit around roughly where we are. Keep going. Okay, so we're coming good. We're closing off the top now and just using a ratchet strap to pull the joints in, line them up with C-clamps. Ratchet strap, brilliant. I haven't got the long sash cramp, and I've used these for all sorts of daft jobs. Not as good as a sash cramp, but hey, come on. Righto, onward. Okay, well, we're getting there. There's been snow flurries, so we put the gazebo up. Woohoo! I've finished the crate. Everything's been sprayed off with ACF50, which is amazing stuff. Really is a rust inhibitor, very good, out of a spray gun. The crate's done. I've got some triangulations on it to give a bit of strength. We've immobilised the central column in a couple of directions. So all in all, we're hoping, well, that won't move, providing no one tries to pick the crate up by one of the side arms, but anyway, someone might. Anyway, there we go. So chuffed as chips with that. Took a day to do it, and that is actually 12 pieces of 3x2, the longest ones I could get in my car. I'm going to tidy up my shed and prepare for the guy to come, and then battle getting this on the back of a tranny. Good luck. Morning. It's the morning after the night before, and as you can see, the gazebo really was needed, but it's done its job. So there we go. That there is a 3 metre half-hoods gazebo doing a fantastic job.